This is a test. This is a test of the. I'm seeing a video. Mike, Mike, we're on. We're on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are online here at Nutmeg Curling Club at 2 p.m. And there was never, there was not a game on sheet C. I don't know what happened last end, but all I know is that Brian Glatzel was in a spot of bother, and he somehow walked away with 1 point, and he was looking like a steal of 3. So Brian pulled some magic out of his hat, as he frequently does. So after 5 ends, we've got Glatzel 4, Stefan 2, Stefan with hammer down 2 in the 6th end. Over on sheet A, we definitely have a barn burner here. It's tied at 3 after 5 ends. So AJ will have hammer. And right now, Brian Kimmy has 1 sitting on the back 4. As you can see, you don't need me to tell you that. Abby Winter throwing a little down weight takeout maybe, or is it a guard? Or is it a freeze? It's a nice looking rock. They got to go, and they're going, and it's coming, and it looks close. This looks really close. Came up a few inches short. All right, 3 feet short. We'll give you a tighter view. Oh, wrong end. My apologies. We'll fix that. All right, Craig Steffen's got the broom down. This, I guess he's drawing in. He's got Dan Villagomez in the hack. And Chris Liu is away on sheet A, 3rd event final. Coming for a takeout, coming for a takeout. 1, lost the shooter. Okay, Dan Villagomez is trying to draw in. They are sweeping. Alex is furiously sweeping. Is he on the guard? Is he on the guard? Alex is never on the guard when he sweeps. And Craig finds himself sitting 2. All right, Abby Winter in the hack. Let's take a look at that house. I won't say there's a double there, but there is a chance to hit and roll into shot position. All right, Abby Winter in the hack. Brian Glatzel with the broom down. And over on A, Brian Kimmy had your mama drop 1 right on the top 4. Sitting 2. Without hammer. Abby's a little light. They are draining to sweep. And that Nate Rossler is quite the sweeper. We got 2 of the better young sweepers out here. And it's on the guard, but where's it going to end up? They're guarding both of those reds. Spot of bother for Brian Glatzel now. Very spot of bother. Craig's taking a little chance here. He does. I would not be interested in making those guards move at all. Yeah, and he recognizes that, and he's calling for a high guard. And we got Dan Villagomez in the hack. Vice. Second rock, and they do have hammer. Shots away. Brian Kimmy prepping in the hack on sheet A. Okay, Brian Kimmy is away. So we are going to close in on the house end here and see what things look like. Craig Steffen in the center of your screen. Now, this is a tap, and let's see where it goes. It opened up a little space. Yeah. And Brian Kimmy rolled one to the top 4, sitting 3 without hammer after stealing in the 5th end. He went 3 ends with no points and then picked up 2 in the 4th and would steal in the 5th to tie this game. And he is knocking on the door here. AJ is definitely looking to line up some double action. But there are guards in front. Okay, spot a bother here, but not too bad. Brian Glatzel does have an open shot at the rock on the top 4. Abby Winter holding the broom. Nate and Rick Peterson ready to sweep. Brian's away. Got some good weight on it. Pretty close to normal. And now they're sweeping. Hit. Oh, it rolled out. Okay. Craig Steffen still sitting 1 with hammer. I like the plan to get a roll over. He could have a little thinner. He might have rolled over and jammed on that red one and really caused some trouble, but it hit a little thick and rolled across the top of the red rock just on the back of the tee line. AJ has thrown a rock and moved some granite around, but it's still too yellow in the house, as you can see. Let's get a little closer look. You can see over on your left, sheet A has 2 yellow, and red will throw hammer, but Brian Kimmy's going to throw his last rock first. And on sheet B, Craig Steffen has one really well buried, biting the 4-foot, and he's going to try and split the 4-foot. Sit 2 and really make, try and get a deuce out of this, if not a 3-pointer. All right, Brian Kimmy's, well, they're both away. So 2 rocks are away. Little abrupt cut there. Let's see what happens. Craig's rock. Is it wide at all? No, but it's looking heavy. Gonna come sit on the back yellow. No, it didn't. Oh. Not a situation at this point. Brian could try a tap back. Let's see what happened to Brian Kimmy's rock did not effectively guard, so the 2 yellows are somewhat exposed, top of the 4-foot and biting the back of the 4-foot. And AJ will be throwing hammer. Brian Glatzel, meanwhile, over on sheet B, is eyeballing his possibilities. Is he going to be happy to give Craig a 1 and block it? Is he going to get aggressive and try and get rid of that red rock? He has a choice here. He can be conservative and let him have 1. Or he could be gutsy and try and knock him out and go for a big steal. I would say that Brian's second shot rock right now is pretty safe. So if he throws a center guard, he pretty much assures that Craig's only going to get 1. He can try to outdraw him, but the payback on that would be maybe giving up 2. He's setting up for a draw. I think he's going to go right into the button, right into the 4-foot. Time will tell. They pushed the rocks away. I didn't see the final result. Hopefully you did. Okay, here comes Brian Glatzel. We got a lot of Brians, as you all know, here at the club. It's coming a little wide. Let's see if it cuts hard in. Definitely wide. Can he close that opening a little? Can he close the opening a little? Just a little. Not really. Didn't close that very much. Now, Craig could really go gutsy and try and shave that yellow out and go for multiple points, which he's looking at, or he could just draw for the 2. Now, of course, there are guards that come into play regardless. His 1 is safe, but he really wants 2. As we're in the 6th end here, and if he only gets 1, he'll be down 1.
So many of the restaurants, like you go and you just like, oh yeah, can I get a water bowl for my dog? Like they bring the water bowl to the table. Like it's just, yeah. I didn't know that. It was outside. Yes.
And the score just got posted, and it looks like Brian Kimmy took 2. He stole 2 in the 6th, so he's up 5-3. AJ will hold hammer. And Brian had the first rock put right to the 4-foot. And AJ is calling for Fan to take it out. And the sweepers are on it. And Fan hit it, and he rolled. Might be a biter. Might be a biter. Here's Craig Steffen's hammer. So the rock's away. Here it comes. He's trying to ship it out. Oh, and he might be successful. All right, this looks interesting. He did, commendations, he did hit the rock. Looks like they're going to have 2 red here. And Abby indicates it's 2 red. So, great shot by Craig. Went for the risk shot, and he got the reward. So we have a tie game after 6 ends. 2-end game. Brian Glatzel has hammer in the 7th end. So 2-end game to go, tied up. Hey, Tina's away.
But you're welcome to watch. It's got ice. Goal!
Tina's thrown a pretty much perfect center guard to open the proceedings here. And when I say perfect, perfect. Okay, so Brian Kimmy's yellow. He's got 1 center guard. Jane Murray's going to come out. Now, we didn't see the delivery. Rich Peterson just delivered on sheet B. And they're going in the corner. And it's going to be in the house, and it's going to be out in the 8-foot, and that's pretty good. Nice shot, Rich. Okay. Tina's letting one go here, and it looks like she's coming after that rock in the corner. Greg's eyeballing it. Looks pretty good. It's curling. They are sweeping hard. And they just kissed the outside of it. Not even kissed it. A reminder to all the viewers here, the Crystal Snowflake Women's Spiel is coming to Nutmeg Curling Club in 2 weeks. 14th, 15th, and 16th of December, I believe, 2023. Brian with a biter in the front, I think, and a shot in the back 12. He's got Jane Murray coming down again. Doing a left-handed stick delivery. Didn't ever notice that before. Rocks away. Greg and Ilya are following it. Oh. Rich may be doing a center guard, a free guard violation here. No, actually that's going to work out okay. It hung around. Now question is it in the house biting or not? It's not biting apparently. Doesn't appear to be biting. Greg's calling for a center guard. Smart play without hammer. Tie game. He'd probably like nothing better than a force for one. A steal might not be in his best interest, but we'll see. Rich did a nice job getting rid of that center guard on a lead as a lead player. Thank you. And because he couldn't peel it out, and he topped it to the corner. All right, we got a high center guard on B. Nate Rossler stepping in the hack while Ilya Yomama puts his yellow rock. It seems like yellow's doing all the throwing over on A. And it's all yellow rocks in play. There is a red guard in front, and Ilya is bringing it, and it's coming around the guard. And it tapped the guard, so there's more guards close to the house. And Nate Rossler. Rock's coming in. It seems to be checking up in speed. Looking to get behind that center guard. It's awful wide at the current moment. It's cutting hard, though. It's coming to the tee line, and it's past the tee line, and back 8. Pretty well guarded, but it's a high guard, and it's in the back 8, so there's good 20 feet for a shot to come and sit on that, and it would be shot if it did sit on it. And Alex Ladd is going to do just that right here. Sweepers better go. And the sweepers are going. All right, we're gonna zoom in on this. No, it's going to come up as a center guard, maybe biting the house. No, just in time to see Chris Liu take out that yellow rock in the house. Nice shot, Chris. AJ's sitting 1. And Brian Kimmy's got a broom down for Yomama to take that one out. You can see Yomama on the left, bottom of your screen, coming out. Nice balanced broom delivery. He does practice his slides, and that sort of thing pays off. By the guard, and ooh, just flashed. And it was a nice quiet down weight too, but just stayed out. Brian Glatzel putting the broom down for Nate Rossler with hammer here in 7. Yellow is sitting maybe 2, hard to tell. All right, the rock's away. They're waiting for it to slow down and curl because it's coming in a little warm right here. Let's jump on this. Let's give a look. Looks like it's going to stay open and it's going to go deep, but how deep?
Yeah, the first 12 people came.
All the way deep through the house. And you can see there was a little movement on the side, but no great change in strategy on sheet A. Although that could be a biter for red. That could be a second point right there. And biters got teeth. Dan Villagomez. Craig's got the broom down. Tie game. Vice first rock without hammer. It looks tight to the center line. It could be a play for a tap. Could be a draw around. Let's see. Definitely a draw. Nice looking draw. Sweepers are on it by the guard, and it is a beauty. Right on the pin.
I work for myself, but I've never hired anyone. My understanding is the headache from working on your own to then hiring even just one person. Like the amount of paperwork.
Brian's calling for the peel of the top center guard, or maybe even a run back double. Definitely got the tight broom. Abby is away, clean release. Let's see what happens in the house. I like it. Is it by the guard? Oh dear, tragedy struck. She hit the high guard. Now, for the yellow team, giving up a steal of 1 in the 7th isn't the worst thing in the world. Giving up a steal of more than 1 is not good. Scoring 1 is not good. You don't want to necessarily come home up 1 without hammer. Too easy for the other team to if we end up with a tie game here, it would be an extra end. Abby Winter almost took a trip to the emergency room there. Dan Villagomez brings another one in. Oh boy. That's a big spot of bother now for there's no guard in the way now. But the peel is not an option at this point. And the jam on the yellow in the back is very real. So I think I would think he'd want to do a run back on that 12-foot red, but we'll see. Abby in the hack in the center here. You can see red sitting 2 on sheet A. Abby Winter away. It's close to the center line. It's close, close, close. We get a run back maybe. She hit the shooters. A lot of spillage. Okay, she moved a lot of granite. Red sitting 1. I'd say 1. Nice shot, Abby. Now Craig has to face the real possibility of Brian Glatzel with hammer picking up a deuce here. That's one thought, to take out the yellow and eliminate the possibility of an easy deuce, force the skip deuce. But Brian Glatzel would have a nice easy shot at that shot on the button and with a good chance to roll behind guard and set up a skip deuce if Craig leaves that shot open. So Craig has some interesting thoughts here, and he has to decide which one is shot. Stand by a second. Craig has made his choice, and the amateur eyes up here determine that yellow is the second shot, not the ones on the tee line, but the one up at the top 8 foot. All right, let's. Craig Steffen away, giving a little spin move at the end. He's going for the guard or draw in. Let's see how it goes. Meanwhile, AJ picked up one, so he's down one without hammer. Oh, Craig's got a nice one in here. Real nice. Real nice. Real nice. Good guard. AJ's first rock is biting. Oh, this might be a biter bar thing. No, it looks like it's a biter. Brian Glatzel looking it over. And now Greg on sheet A. It's coming heavy now. Is he? Yeah, he's trying to put one in the house, but he's not going after the red one, and it may sail, just go through the house. A couple inches over. A lot to look at on sheet B here, Phil. Tie game, 7th end. Now, is this going to be a split? Yes, it is. What a nice split Fawn just threw there. So now we're going to ask Greg to throw the takeout. Hopefully he throws it at about the same weight he threw that one through and doesn't get, don't want to get jumpy. Back. Nice release. I like his release. Shot's coming down. And Brian Glatzel shots away. Oh, just flashed. Okay, here comes Brian. Now, did he move his shot closer? I think he did. All right, Craig Steffen tried to throw a guard, and it came in a little deep, and it left a little something for Brian to maybe get. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't do that. Oh, I'm thinking for Brian, giving up a steal's not the worst. Definitely not the worst thing.
Oh, they keep losing. Oh, that's the only take I burn. You will bring a drink.
All right, Calamity off the ice. You can't, just out of camera range. Mike, join the fray here because we are at an interesting impasse.
All right, let's.
Your drink's over here, so you better move over here.
You, Al.
Craig threw a Craig Steffen, without hammer, threw a guard. It came a little heavy. So it's sitting there. Game is tied. Brian has hammer. I'm thinking Brian cuts him to one, gives him a steal of one, and comes home down one with hammer.
Yeah, that's always an interesting argument. I guess it's a question of how what you feel more comfortable doing, going up one without or down one with.
Well, it'd be pretty hard for him to get a point.
Yeah, I don't see in this situation where that's possible.
He'd
have to double out both of those stones.
All he has to do is move him back a foot or two,
and stick
with hammer. This is hammer.
Right, this is his hammer, but
Yeah.
I don't see him getting rid of
So
both of
if
those
he gets rid of the
stones.
one and sticks around, all right, he gives up one, comes home with hammer.
Can he?
Eight.
See, I don't think he can be shot.
He can't mess the shot up.
I don't
all.
think he can lay shot after
No.
hitting only one of these stones.
It's a nice looking rock for the
That's-
one, anyways. He's by the guard. Was he wide?
Oh, he's way wide. And he gets rid of one.
He got rid of the one. So the question is, whose second shot? Is it the yellow here,
Yeah,
or is
it's
it that?
gonna-
I think
yeah,
we got a
we
measurement.
we looked at that earlier, Alf, and I think we agreed that it's going to need a measure.
Gonna need a measure.
Unless they may be able to tell better than we can here in the warm room. All right, back over on A.
We're going to measure.
We're here in the eighth end,
Who's got his feet close to it?
and
Nate. Okay.
looks like AJ is certainly looking not too bad. He's got a 2 stones in. He's not sitting shot,
We'll switch the view so we can.
and he does not have hammer. So
Yeah. He's down one.
he's looking all right in the end, but he's not looking real good for the game, especially if these stones up top are.
I would think your mama would
taken out.
want to get rid of the guard, but they're going for the rocks in the house. Okay,
I don't have any problem with that. I think at this point,
we didn't see your mama's delivery, but here comes the
you're-
rock
you're
right
up-
into your camera.
You're one up.
Oh,
one
I
in
didn't
the
see.
eighth.
I didn't see the yellow rock there. I see it now.
Oh, and that was a disaster.
That's not good.
That was less than optimal.
Yeah, and it's behind guard now. The Reds. So does
So
AJ go all in to guard what he's got, or
AJ is certainly sitting better now than he was
Yes, he
before
is.
that shot. Unfortunately for Team Yellow.
all right? We got a measurement going on. Abby is usually good about showing the results, so we got a lot of heads in the way. Tina, Daniel. Oh, we're thinking it's yellow. We thought yellow. Oh boy, that's pretty precise. And we're going to go the whole orbit again.
Looks that way.
Wow, it's that. Oh,
We
can
have
you check the? I think that third one's out.
We have 3 stones in contention. I'm not sure what we've got here. Abby's kicking a red stone
In.
toward the
So
button.
it's 2 red.
So
oh
it is 2
boy.
red.
Daniel's got a big hill to climb now.
Oh boy, the professor is in the process of doing it again. Brian shaking his head. He knows he was. Oh, is that what he needed, Elf? If you do say so yourself.
Uneven? I don't think so. I think it would have been a totally even match. We'd have dominated.
All right, Chris Lou obviously up and at him again.
Yeah.
In the house.
In the house. Let's
holding
see
the
if
broom
he's
for AJ's
shaping.
shot.
Oh, he's standing in the house. All right. So AJ is
It looks like AJ is
Coming in.
all about.
coming. It might be coming in.
He might be. It's certainly heavy enough. It's not going to guard up. That's for sure. I'm not
That's
quite
plenty
sure.
heavy enough.
He may,
Wow. May knock
He
something
may
out.
knock something out. Is right.
And
that,
he did.
That is not what he wanted there.
No.
He's set up a nice, clean double. Not the easiest double in the world. Sometimes when they're that close, they're deceptively difficult.
Greg went full defense here and went right to the 4-foot.
Little Bastille on working in here.
Brian knows he needs more
No,
than
that's-
one.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't get into a chase game here.
Yeah, it was a good move, knocking one into the 4-foot. Certainly, Craig doesn't want any guards up there.
No. No.
We need to switch the view, Alf. Can
Yes. Yes.
Can
yes.
you go back to the old view?
No.
Thank you
I
for
cannot.
the heads up, Paul Douglas.
Multi-views. Somebody's telling you to change the view.
Yes, we're getting all kinds of input.
Wow,
from
we have. Let's
our
see
loyal,
what our
our loyal fan following.
let's see what our loyal fan following has to say.
8.
Both are true. Both can be true.
We have 8 loyal fans. Thank you for sticking with us through the technical difficulties, folks.
Cummings versus Bree on sheet C.
All right. Brian Kimmy is going to try to take out at least one of these 2 red stones, and he got them both.
And he's rolling back out,
He
but he
was-
has a biter. He does.
he
Oh,
was-
and it rolled back in.
He was certainly the right guy to take care of that job.
Yes, he was.
So now yellow is sitting 2.
Yes. Split and biting barely. We'll show you what we're talking about. You see those 2 yellows are bookending the top of the house. Plenty of scoring area left, but nowhere to hide. AJ has nowhere to hide at this
No,
point.
not too much.
And the nice thing for
If he's hiding, he's hiding in the 12-foot.
yeah.
He does have a guard, a high guard.
Oh, Rich.
Up on
They're asking Rich to throw a takeout here, and looky here. Looky here. Just one.
He got
But
one.
is he going to stick around? Is he going to stick around?
Oh,
Craig's going to hurt himself, but he got it out. Good, run the double view, so no harm. I would say, Brian, well, this is down to the last 2 rocks, so he doesn't have to worry about peeling the guard. I'm thinking Brian Kimmy should peel the guard, but not with hammer, because this is.
it's all.
This is his last rock?
It's all. Yeah, it's all his last rock.
Last rock. This is it.
He needs to. He needs to
Get it.
find. He needs to find a place
Find a
to
home.
hide and
Find a hole.
hide well.
It's coming to the corner. I think it's on the guard, but we'll see. It's not hiding. Or is it? No, it's not hiding. No need to sweep it. Actually, it's okay because his takeout doesn't have to stick around now with those biters. All
Well,
right.
it wouldn't need to stick around anyway.
No.
He
Oh, Nate pitched one out a little
all he
wide
needs-
here.
all he-
Dear.
all,
Oh, dear.
all Kimmy needs to do is get rid of the stone.
Oh,
That's
dear.
it.
That was not a professional miss. Little flash.
Things are coming to a close rather quickly here.
Yeah, as they do in the 8th end.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. So you already down.
You're gonna miss that when you get the guard. Because we're well out of the free guard rule.
All right, Brian Kimmy with the hammer.
For the win.
We're either tied if he flashes,
Ooh,
or he's
I don't think it's a
he's
flash.
an 8-4 winner. And there it is.
And
Out we
that's-
go.
Out we go, and
And it looks like it's going to be a
7-4
7-4 over on A. So we're waiting for the A final. That's all that's left. The professor is up by 2 points. He's got 2 in the house and a guard.
but an open rock on the back 4.
Yeah, I think a nice hit and roll over would be what we need here.
All right, Nate, here's your chance of redemption.
What's that? Oh, you can just close it down.
Oh, it's light.
Yeah, just close it over. Thanks, Rick.
They got to go. They got to go hard.
Oh, they do.
They got to go hard. Nate was a little.
Abby's got her head down. She's not even looking at the
He
house.
doesn't.
She
Oh
just-
no, disaster.
She's on the guard. Or he's on the guard, I
All
should
right.
say.
Well, she's got a second one in.
All right.
It's not second shot yet.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah. The participants are worried about their screen time. All right. The door is closing on rink Land of the Lost. It's still a crack at taillight. We got you. We got you on film.
Did you call me?
Yeah, I called the shot. Oh, I said.
Ah, here we
I
go.
called you a shot.
Hey, how
No,
about a round of
your first one was great.
Let's have a round of applause here.
You did.
The C final.
All right, that door is really shutting down.
Oh
on Land
boy,
of
the
Lost.
professor's now up 3.
And a perfect roll.
Yes.
Just to top it, a perfect roll.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Ab, hit it and run it back. You gotta hit, run back. Take,
All right.
take that one biting the
8.
8 and run it back and double them out.
So I have a request for a shameless plug here from Bubba'sBrunch.com.
Bubba's Brunch.
For all your brunch-like needs, see Sean and Jen Cummings
Bubba
at
B.
Bubba'sBrunch.com. Coming soon to a parking lot near you. Actually, if you want to come in and sample their
sweet.
fine fare,
Oh, sweep.
come on down to the Crystal
Oh,
Snowflake.
sweep.
They will have
Oh,
the truck here
sweep.
for that event.
Oh, sweep. Plan C.
There you go.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. The door is shutting even tighter.
All right, we're down to Skip's Rocks, are we? Or we have
And Craig has to get, Brian needs to get 2 with 2 rocks, a pure skip double with possibly 4 in the house in front of him.
no, he's got 3 rocks.
Does he?
Does he? I
Abby
think-
has another.
think
Okay,
Abby's
yes.
got one
Yeah,
more.
All right. I wish he'd cleared that rock on our side, but that didn't work out that way.
Well, you can wish, but I can't.
Yeah,
I can only commentate.
That's true. I can play the homer.
All right. AJ is in the house from the
AJ?
rink. Round of applause.
Daniel he forget the guard. He is coming right in. Question is, will it bounce and give an opportunity? No bounce. In fact, this is going to watch this.
This is
Little
beautiful.
inside roll.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
With that house, I frankly I don't see how Brian scores.
I don't see.
1, let alone 2.
1. Yeah. Yeah. You ever shake in the middle of an end like that?
Only when it's mathematically impossible.
Nothing's mathematically impossible yet. But Abby better keep one in the house when the dust
Whoops.
settles,
I didn't see you there.
or at least double. If she can double 2 of them out, which would be a help.
All right.
Here it comes.
Nice big head of
It's
steam
a little
on this
wide.
shot.
Yeah, no, it's not that wide. It's a little wide. It's
No,
gonna,
it's a little wide.
if that
Nah,
could. Be,
they're just watching it go by.
no,
It's
they're not
gonna-
watching it go. Oh,
Yeah.
even worse.
Boy, I think there's a way here, Alf, but it's really difficult.
Craig gets
They
another
need-
rock in front of it, though.
Yeah, and if he does, it's all over.
If he parks one
This
on
house-
the center, because it's just the house is getting tighter.
Yeah.
They're moving
Oh,
everything
yeah.
in closer
Oh,
to the
yeah.
center. It was when it was spread out. There's a little chance, but
I mean, I don't see how we eliminate 3 stones and count 2.
yeah.
I mean, I'm almost embarrassed to say that these were not bought with curling in mind. My wife
Yeah.
no idea, having not known that Crazy Pants are curling. You got those for date night? I did, yes.
All right, here comes
It's looking.
here comes a Craig Steffen, either guard or another one to the forefoot.
No, I don't have pins. Mike has the pins.
Very light handle.
It's going deep. Going deep. They'd be better to sweep that through than let it sit there.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Any. All right, there you go.
All right, Brian, you gotta move about 3 rocks now. And there's only one rock. You gotta hit the nose one to move anything.
He's got to hit it on the nose stick
Stick.
and hit it at such an angle that the 2 stones in the back of the button
Get out.
fly out, and the object stone, the target stone, comes up off of the stone on
Yeah,
the right.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I don't see that happening.
Let me jump in on a little tighter view here. We can have a quick see because there's nothing else happening. All right, he does have the one on the center line he can hit. I didn't know if it was blocked or
Yeah.
not.
And he's got to send that to our right as we're looking at
toward
the
us.
house. And he's
And
got,
go glance off those 2.
yeah. And I just don't think the angles are there.
You could get one of them maybe, but that's
Well, the bottom line too is no matter what he does, he has to stick.
yes. He
If
has
he's-
to
if
stick
if he is not, at least
inside of those 2 outside ones.
Yeah, he's done for.
Yeah. Little wide. No, it's not coming back. It's not coming back. Game over.
No, he's turned his head. He's walking
Game's
back
over.
to the hack.
Game's over.
Yeah. Nate's
Might-
gonna
he
try.
might
Nate's gonna try to
hit-
push it, but no.
Didn't
Just
even
a
get
clip,
the. That's
and
it.
we are all over. And the A final is over, and Craig Steffen
Craig Steffen has
pulled out yet another win.
Remarkable. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Unbelievable.
for your time coming to visit us here at Bridgeport. And we hope you have a wonderful weekend and Christmas Advent season.
Absolutely. I
Winter
hope all your
solstice is on the
holidays
way.
are
Dreams
fine
come
and fair.
true.
Thank you, Alpha. Thank you to the board. Thank you to Nate Holm, who has done a hell of a job.
Jack Miller.
Jack Miller. Jen has been here just about all weekend. You
again.
have been here just about all weekend.
Pretty much all day Saturday.
You know, we didn't have a chairman for this year's
And we pulled it
spiel,
off.
and the board took it on themselves, and I think you guys have acquitted yourselves quite well. And thank you to all. Everybody out there, I hope you have a good holiday if we don't see you between now and then. And join us the
2 weeks.
second week in January for the Golden Handle.
It's Crystal
20
Snowflake.
24 teams.
24
We're
teams.
going 4 nights, so that'll be good. The Crystal Snowflake is coming up. Bubba's Brunch will be on hand for the Crystal
Is that
Snowflake.
bubbasbrunch.com?
It is BubbaBrunch.com, Al. Very good to pick up on that.
Thank you.
Yes, for all your dining needs, for all your brunch time dining needs. And again, thank you to everybody who participated. Thank you for everybody who helped put on this show, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.